The Count of Monte Cristo, written by Alexandre Dumas, follows the life of Edmond Dantès, a young and promising sailor in 19th-century France. At the beginning of the story, Edmond is a happy and successful man, engaged to his beloved Mercedes and about to be promoted to captain. However, his bright future makes a few envious men decide to conspire against him. 1. The Rise and Betrayal of Edmond Dantès. Edmond Dantès is a 19-year-old sailor working on the merchant ship Pharaon. Trusted by his employer, Monsieur Morel, Edmond is seen as hardworking, honest, and loyal. His career is blossoming. He is about to be promoted to captain, and he is also engaged to Mercedes, the woman he deeply loves. However, his success and happiness sow the seeds of jealousy and resentment in those around him. 3 people conspire against Edmond. Danglars, the ship's accountant, who is envious of Edmond's rapid promotion and influence. Fernand Mondego, Edmond's rival in love, who wants to marry Mercedes himself. Caderousse, a neighbor and acquaintance, who bears no personal grudge but is influenced by greed and resentment. These conspirators orchestrate a plot to ruin Edmond by accusing him of carrying a letter for Napoleon Bonaparte's supporters, which would label him a traitor in the eyes of the law. Edmond is completely innocent, but is arrested based on their false accusations. 2. The Injustice of Villefort. The ambitious public prosecutor Gérard de Villefort takes charge of Edmond's case. Although Villefort quickly realizes that Edmond is innocent, he finds a personal connection in the case that could jeopardize his own political ambitions. The letter Edmond was carrying is addressed to Villefort's own father, who is involved with Bonapartists. Fearing this association could damage his career, Villefort suppresses the truth and condemns Edmond to prison without trial. 3rd, prison and transformation at the Château d'If. Edmond is sent to the Château d'If, a fortress prison on an isolated island. Devastated by betrayal and imprisonment, he is left in despair, believing he has lost everything. During his years in prison, he meets Abbé Faria, a fellow prisoner who becomes a mentor to him. The abbé is a brilliant scholar and teaches Edmond a wide array of subjects, including languages, sciences, philosophy, and art. Most importantly, Abbé Faria reveals the location of a hidden treasure on the island of Monte Cristo. With his newfound knowledge and purpose, Edmond slowly sheds his innocence and naivete, evolving into a man driven by thoughts of justice and revenge. When Abbé Faria dies, Edmond escapes by concealing himself in the abbé's burial shroud, which is thrown into the sea. Free at last, Edmond makes his way to Monte Cristo, where he discovers the enormous treasure. He now has the means to enact a calculated, elaborate revenge on those who wronged him. 4. Becoming the Count of Monte Cristo. Armed with wealth and a new identity, Edmond transforms himself into the Count of Monte Cristo. This identity is complex and refined, allowing him to move freely in elite Parisian society without being recognized. The Count is wealthy, powerful, mysterious, and utterly unrecognizable as the former sailor Edmond Dantès. Monte Cristo meticulously plans his revenge, targeting each of his enemies with a unique approach, exploiting their particular vices and weaknesses. Danglars has become a successful banker, but is greedy and unscrupulous. Monte Cristo manipulates Danglars' financial dealings, leading to his financial ruin. Fernand Mondego is now a nobleman, with wealth and power, married to Mercedes. However, he is eventually exposed for his treachery and crimes in his military career. Disgraced, Fernand loses everything, including his family. Caderousse has turned to a life of crime. Monte Cristo initially offers him a chance at redemption, but Caderousse's greed and ambition ultimately lead to his tragic demise. Villefort has achieved a prestigious position as a prosecutor, but Monte Cristo reveals his dark family secrets, exposing his hypocrisy and corruption. Villefort's downfall is severe, leaving him broken and disgraced. 5. The cost of revenge. As Monte Cristo's revenge plot unfolds, he encounters unintended consequences. Innocent people are hurt, including Maximilien Morel, the son of his former employer, and Valentine Villefort, Villefort's daughter, both of whom are caught in the crossfire of his plans. He also reunites with Mercedes, who recognizes her former lover beneath his disguise and begs him to forgive her husband, Fernand. Confronted by the emotional turmoil his revenge causes, Monte Cristo begins to question the morality of his actions. Through his relationship with Maximilien, who embodies the good qualities he once cherished in himself, Monte Cristo starts to feel the weight of his vengeance. He realizes that he has allowed his need for retribution to overshadow his humanity. 6. Redemption and rebirth. In the end, Monte Cristo spares some of those involved in his scheme, acknowledging that his pursuit of revenge has led him down a dangerous path. He helps Maximilien and Valentine find happiness together, and gives them part of his fortune to secure their future. As he witnesses their love and hope, Monte Cristo sees a path to personal redemption. He leaves behind his identity as the Count of Monte Cristo, freeing himself from the bitterness that defined him. As he sails away from France, he is reborn, finding peace after years of turmoil. His final words to Maximilien echo his newfound wisdom: wait and hope. Themes and legacy. The Count of Monte Cristo explores profound themes such as justice, revenge, forgiveness, and the impact of betrayal. Edmond's journey from a wronged man seeking vengeance to someone who finds peace through forgiveness highlights the dangers of allowing bitterness to consume one's life. Dumas uses the story to show how even the deepest wounds can heal, and that true justice may come through mercy, not revenge. Through this complex, sweeping narrative, Dumas crafts a story of adventure, romance, and psychological depth that resonates with readers, inspiring reflection on human values and the power of transformation.